Hi, this is Craig Smith. I wanted to give a quick overview of PC add-ons MergeFactory. The basic idea of the program is to allow you to quickly and easily uh, merge your Google Sheets data into email and document templates that you create. Once you install the MergeFactory, you can use it on any Google Sheet in your account, and each sheet will have its own saved templates. So selecting rows is done with your mouse. So you can select either one row or you can select multiple rows at a time to merge. And this really makes, I think, working with large sheets of data really pretty intuitive and easy. Your data does not have to have any header columns to work with our add-on. If your data does have a header column, we can utilize that too. And really, this is because of our the templates that you create use really simple and kind of easy to understand merge markers. So in the templates, if you want to merge the selected information, you just reference a column, uh, a column reference enclosed by the @ sign. And if you're wanting to merge in the header information, you just have a column reference enclosed by the %sign. We also use or have a date and a time marker that you can use in all your templates. So let's go ahead. We're going to create an email template, and you'll notice when you open the first time after you install it, there will be no saved templates. In order to create one, you're going to click here where it says View or Edit Email Details. The free program will allow you to create one template for each sheet. And if you go into our premium plan, you can create multiple templates for each Google Sheet. The display name is basically for your use, and this is going to what shows up here in your email list for this spreadsheet. So you can just give it any name that helps you remember what the um, the template is, the content or the purpose of it. The subject is pretty explanatory, and we're showing here what comes up initially are just the fields that are required. So you can see in the subject, it looks like we're inserting column A, so it'll have their first name in there. In this sheet, it looks like column D has all the email addresses, so we can just use the OLD, and that will insert basically the email addresses from that row. The uh, email body, I'm just going to put in some real, obviously you could put in here whatever you need, but this just has some basic data, and you can see we're using both the column or the header and the column data references. Each template, you do have to select a sheet or a tab or grid that it's designed for. You can do as multiple, but you have to do at least one. So now that we've selected all of these, we're going to go ahead and save it. Once you save it, you'll come up here and it'll be in your email list for this spreadsheet. So we can go ahead and select a row, select the sheet, and then we can also, if you can go back here and edit it, but if you're done with it, you can go ahead and close that box. And we'll click Send Email. Now you can also select, several rows at a time and send it again. And you can see it's pretty quick. And then where the emails are, they're actually going out through your email. So you can go to your sent file. You may have to refresh to pull it up, but then you'll see these are the emails you just sent. It does have the names merged in the subject, and it's pretty much like you would expect. Um, the other thing we do in here, we'll explain these probably a little bit more in some other in another video, but we do have some more options for emails, and most of these are pretty self-explanatory. And we do have these tool tips, so it'll tell you what these are for. But a courtesy copy, line courtesy copy, from name, reply to. You can attach Google Drive files. If you know how to create HTML email, you can just paste that in here with that. The other thing that most people probably will use, and is you can import Gmail draft. So that way you can use the formatting of the HTML in your from your Gmail account. So that kind of gives you an overview of the email. We're going to go now. Let's create a document merge, and it's very very similar to the email merge. Once you start creating them, your document merge list will be up here. So we're going to click the edit view and edit the document details. Again, the display name is really for your reference, to remember what the content is. The document save as name, it's going to create a new document every time you do a merge, and this is the name that you're going to be able to find the document in your drive. So it's however you want it to name. We do allow you to use, some of the merge markers, and I always like to use like the date and time to make sure I'm opening the right file. Again, I'm going to just limit this to this sheet 1 or the tab. With the document template, there's 2 options. The default is to 1 document, but basically what that means is the 3 rows I have selected here are actually going to go into 1 document. It'll be 1 page for each row. You can, if you want to split it up into multiple documents, so each row will be its own document in Google Drive. So the last thing we're going to need here is the document ID, and this is for the template that we're going to use to create this. So I've already created one that's designed for this sheet, and you can see it looks like a pretty standard letter. It's got like an address, a salutation, it's a date. So this is, you insert stuff into the header area. And you can use as much of the Google Docs formatting as you're capable of, so, but the most important thing is once you have it designed the way you want, you can go up here into the URL, and we're going to get the document ID, and it's just this long string of letters and characters between these 2 forward slashes. So if you just highlight that and copy it, we're going to bring it back here and put it into the document ID of the sidebar, and then we can save it. And you can see now we have here the list. We've also added up here a test link, and I really strongly suggest you use this for the documents, because when you select that document ID, if you don't get it exactly right, it's not going to work. So you want to make sure you click on that test document, make sure it opens up your template. If it doesn't, then you're going to have to go back and try to redo it. So now that we've created it, we can go ahead. I'm going to send it to these 3 that we already have selected, and we'll create a document. And you can see it doesn't take too long, and where your document is going to be is in your Google Drive file, and it's going to be in that same folder where your template is. So you can open this up, and you can see that it named it according to what we wanted, and it does have the three pages merged together like you would expect. So that gives you a brief rundown of what the add-on does. We'll have some more tutorials on our website. You can find the link here if you go to the About tab. It does give you some links, and please don't feel free to contact us if you have any questions. I appreciate it. Thanks.